Last year was such a success, I decided to do the second annual 30 days of Vlogmas. And what I'm going to do again, same as last year, is we're going to go through a bunch of different trains, train accessories, train parts, train maintenance. You get the picture, anything to do with toy trains. So thank you for joining me out here in the barn. It's September. It's actually Labor Day. And I wanted to shoot some of these videos out here in the barn because I like being outside. And also it just kind of, it's a lot of work to put out a video every day for 30 days. So I'm gonna get some preloaded, ready to go. So if you're seeing me in t-shirt and it looks like it's nice out, that's because it is. So hopefully that doesn't detract you from Vlogmas, but that's the reason behind it. It's one I have high hopes for. I never had a G-scale before. I bought this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, I always thought G-scale meant garden, for garden, so maybe I'm wrong. But this is a giant train, and Bachmann has the G-scale market as far as I'm concerned. The box is really cool. It's got some good artwork on it. It's a nice looking box. The window display, you can put it all in here. It's got a handle on it. So looking at this, initially at the box, it's in really good shape. Shows you how to put the track together. And now accessories for G-scale. Personally, when I look at G-scale, I think about people making trains outside. Now I know this is alloy steel, so this isn't going to be something you're going to want to put outside and leave outside. This is something you probably would just put around your Christmas tree and take it down. And in fact, that's why I bought this, because I wanted to see, this is about the size, this is 4x4, so this is about the space that you would have around a Christmas tree. So I want to put this down and see what it would look like if we were to pretend there was a Christmas tree in the middle and then set this up. Now I know this is an oval, so we're looking at 5 foot 4 inches by 4 foot 3 inches. So this is a 4x4, so we're going to be off 3 inches no matter what. So we won't be able to set the whole thing up. I may put it on the floor, not sure. But let's take a look at this train. So this looks like something we could put away and bring it back out every year. The box here is in pretty good shape. You'll find the track sections on the other side of this foam tray. So first of all, we've got a clear window display here. Looks like it's all taped in pretty good. It's very well packaged. Tissue paper, smokestack, grab irons. We've got foam under here, the pilot. So this is, we'll weigh all this up here in a minute. But we're looking at a big train. This is a giant train here. Smoke fluid, bit of wooden gondola, metal wheels, knuckle couplers. We'll take a look at all this individually in a minute, but just initially taking it out of the box, looks pretty good. I mean, I can see some things that look like, a child might have some issues with, like these grab irons or something could probably take a little bit of a beating. The brake wheel. But, overall, as far as finding a train that you could give to a child, so far so good. Here's our controller. Now, this is different, I believe, than what you would see for the HO and N 1 amp. But I'm not sure. I'll check on that because I feel like there was a difference between the G and the other ones. Here's the cover for the smokestack, the tender. Pretty nice detailing. And like I said, we'll come back and take a big look at this. So looking at the way this connects, it just looks like standard couplers. You just slide it together. So that looks pretty standard. But it looks like you really got to push on it because you want that connection to be there and then put your fingers over it like you would any track. That does feel really light. For the size of this, you would think that it would weigh more, but it doesn't. It's really not very heavy at all. So just a note of that to start with. It's all plastic. It does have steel rails, but very lightweight. All right, so taking a look at this, you can see the scale. This dwarfs a Lionel. So this is a pretty heavy locomotive, really quite sizable. I don't have any doubts that this will hold the track well. So we'll put this on and we'll see how many ounces this is. This locomotive itself is pounds and ounces. So we're at 5 pounds, 12 ounces just for the locomotive. So this is a beast. 5 pounds, almost 6 pounds just for the locomotive. So, you're looking at a monster of a train here. This is a 460 10-wheeler. Putting it on the tracks, pretty easy. Your coupler is really simple. All you've got is a hook here and a loop here. Metal wheels on everything. I don't see any issues with a 4 or 5-year-old kid being able to put this on. So this one goes on one way and it plugs in. Is this better than the Lion Chief? Well, marginally, because it's not part of the coupler. There's 2 prongs, and so with the Lion Chief, the coupler is also the connection. This plugs in really easily, so that's not really an issue. And we've got this hook here. So we've got a nice looking tender. There's a backup light on it. The detailing is really nice. You know, the gold plating. It's all plastic. There's nothing metal on this other than the wheels. The way these work is you push up on the bottom. There's a tab on the bottom to open it. So a little bit different than Lionel's, but same idea. You can see some issues where a child might have trouble making connectivity. Caboose feels pretty light, so we're at 1 pound. So smooth running. Headlights good. It's a non-functioning backup light on the tender, so that does not work. The cost of this train and the size of it, to not have an operating backup light, I feel like is a mistake. So overall, the train, it's a beautiful train. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's very nice looking. The details are nice. What I don't like about it is I don't like the couplers. The caboose feels a little too light and it wants to be kicked off the tracks. Joiners to lock the track sections together, so that's a plus. There's no re-railer, so you have to put the cars on by hand, which is not a big deal. Overall, I think it's a pretty decent train. So would I recommend this for children? I would say yes. The caveat is that you would want adult supervision with this train. So you're not just going to give this to a 3 or 4-year-old kid. They're going to have some issues. Primarily, they're going to have issues with the cars not coupling. They're going to have issues with maybe the putting them on the tracks, because like I said, the caboose is a little difficult. 6, 7 years old, probably not a problem. Just to take this out once a year and put under your tree, absolutely. This is, I think it's great because it's quiet. You heard how quiet that is. You have that running slowly under the tree, and I don't think you would be disappointed. So for around $300, this is a pretty good buy. I think it's cheaper than the Lionel's, bigger. So I would recommend this train with those, those caveats that you just need to be careful of the couplers. However, when you're at this size, building your own structures, I think adds to the fun. Because you're looking at something that you could go get some plywood, thin plywood, and use your table saw or your bandsaw and make yourself some nice little buildings and weather them. And I think that would really add to the enjoyment of this train, is building your own structures out of wood.